I'm not doing the intro.
I'm not doing the intro.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
You are.
Every time I do the
it.
intro, fucking Andrew interrupts me. I'm not doing it anymore.
Kaia needs to do the intro. Kaia hasn't done an intro in a million episodes.
I haven't?
It's actually been a while, to be honest.
Huh. Well, intros aren't really my thing.
All right, I'll do the intro. I'll interrupt.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome
See
to
how
the
fun that
official
is? See how fun that is, Kaia? I love that.
Fine, I'll do it. Hello, welcome to the official podcast. We have a very special treat for you today, if I'm remembering correctly, because we have another one of those fun episodes where we actually try and give a shit and put 5 minutes into something. It is the top 10 movie list episode where the three of us, we had an episode like this before. We said, hey, let's name our top 10 favorite video games, and Kaia, being the only adult among us, can only name about 7. That's okay. Because now...
Not even.
Because now we're doing movies.
Very generous.
Much more adult, much more grown-up activity, much more diverse and easier to consume type thing. I have a feeling all three of us will have 10 movies. I think that's much more in all our wheelhouses.
Well, in
right?
fact, I technically have about 20. I did limit it to 10.
Yes.
But I have an honorable mentions. Like I couldn't.
Look,
I need to have honorable mentions. I can list them.
Buddy, I had like 16, and I spent hours cutting it down to 10. You got to cut that shit down to 10.
I did cut it down. I just still want to mention them, though.
Okay.
Just in terms of mentioning.
Right. That's fine.
And you can mention whatever ones you didn't make your final 10 as well.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a very difficult task. I had more difficulty with this one than I did with the video game one, I think.
I would agree. And maybe it's because games are a much more in-depth and long experience, so you kind of invest more into them, whereas a movie, you know, you can see so many of them. They're so much shorter than most games, so it's harder to choose, you know?
Also, the genre differences between movies, I feel like, make them way harder to compare. Because with video games, you kind of always have genres that you kind of gravitate towards. Like my list was full of puzzle games, for example.
Right.
Because that's a genre that really, impacts me. But then with my top 10 movie list, like each movie is like a separate genre, basically. And I couldn't compare them. I couldn't compare them super easily.
No, I'm with you in the same way. It's what helped me make a top 10. I tried to make each movie kind of represent a different, like, kind of movie that I like watching. So that way they kind of stand out, you know?
Yeah, same. Kaia, did you have much difficulty with your list?
I have a movie. What do you mean difficulty? I genuinely could not think of anything that I just like, oh yeah, top 5 movie, must watch.
Oh,
I have a movie.
No, you put a lot of words in that sentence. You could have just stopped at, I couldn't think of anything I like.
I was going to say, I don't think there's 10 Mad Max movies, is there? There's probably, I think 6.
No, there's a good Mad
4.
Max movie and the rest suck ass, too.
No, you shut your mouth.
They're not as good. They're not as good. Okay, let's just get mine out of the way.
No, I will look.
As you guys may have guessed,
I'll concede.
Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they made a dog shit sequel to it, by the way, because the movie studio got duped into thinking, oh, there's an audience for this. Not realizing that all of the downloads was just me, like one guy. And I have taste. Well, sometimes I do have taste at least. And the sequel was really, really bad, the Furiosa one, where they used... For whatever reason, movies do this thing now where they use 3D animations whenever, like... Even though, if anything, it would make the movie more expensive than save money. Like, why is this I don't know. They couldn't find a guy to jump off a bike or something, so they instead just use, like, Unreal Engine ragdolls in the movie.
Are we talking about the movie you love, or did you immediately shift into movies you hate? We're talking about top 10 movies.
I never talked about Furiosa and how bad it is, so I guess that's coming out now. I apologize. Okay.
At least Kaia,
Fury Road.
Kaia, at least number 2 has to be Mad Max 2, because that's a great movie as well. It's not as good, but it is a great movie.
Did you seriously? You seriously were not capable of choosing 10 movies that you liked. You don't have anything other than Mad Max Fury Road. Memes aside.
I mean, no.
Oh my god, Kaia. Oh my fucking god.
No, I know Kaia's
what
top
the fuck
10.
do you want from me?
I know Kaia's top 10. Number 2, the Chris Chan documentary on YouTube. Number 3, the Wings of Redemption documentary on YouTube.
They don't
Number
have
4,
to be
the
good
Boogie
movies.
documentary on YouTube.
They don't
What
have
do you mean
to be
they
good
don't
movies.
have to be good movies?
It's the top 10 movies that you like. It's down to personal enjoyment.
Yeah,
We're not talking
and Mad Max
objectivity
Fury
here.
Road.
Yes, and that's the only thing you ever liked. There's nothing else that you can put on your top 10 movies of all time list. You've gone 34 years of your life and you've only got one movie to show for it.
Fine, John Wick and I guess
There you
Crank
go.
because I saw it recently.
Yeah,
There you go.
Okay,
Are you happy
finally.
now?
Well, no,
Yeah,
that's
no, I'm not happy.
No,
but
no,
that'll
Jackson,
do.
he wins, because that's Kai's list. Mad Max Fury Road, Mad Max 2, John Wick 1, John Wick 2, John Wick 3, John Wick 4, Crank 1, Crank 2. Kai, you just need 2 more movies, and that's the top 10, baby. Come on, give me another franchise.
Yeah, come on, you can do it.
Come on,
You can do
Kaia.
it.
Chat says Crank sucks. Okay, I'm gonna ban this.
Chad
is
is
illegal.
the dumbest human beings on the planet. Crank is amazing.
Yeah, you're right.
What the fuck are they talking about? Crank rules. Shut up.
Yeah, Crank is a pretty good movie.
It's an awesome movie.
Sorry, chat.
Both of them are awesome. Fuck.
I'm sorry that my list didn't live up to your expectations, I guess, Jackson. I'm so sorry.
Can you call one entry a list? I think that's. I don't know if you can call that a list realistically. That's just.
Well,
a
there's more
movie.
entries now, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Fury Road, John Wick,
Uh-huh.
Crank.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that'll
Breaking
do.
Bad.
Kaia gets a top. Breaking Bad, El Camino.
No, El Camino was not good.
Okay, Breaking Bad, but strung into a 7-hour movie or however long.
Yes, the fan cut, fan edit. Is
All right.
Kaia
Well, then,
sick?
Andrew,
Yes.
how do you want to do this? Then, do you want to? Do you want to do it entry by entry? Like we can start at 10 each and then go down, or how do you want to do it?
That's a very good question. Now that there's only 2 of us in the game instead of a 3-man tango. What would people prefer? Would they prefer one of us just go ham on our list and explain and rattle it off, or we alternate back and forth and have a discussion?
I feel like alternating back and forth might be better because then it splits up the talking time.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine with that. We can do it that way. Why don't you start? Because I have a feeling I know video games. I was a bit basic bitch, but I think for movies, I do have some pretty stupid shit on here. So
Yeah, did you go super pretentious or did you just go maximum enjoyment, whatever you personally enjoyed?
there's 3 pretentious ones on here, and then the rest are like actual movies people know. So not too
All
bad.
thumbs up and down, each of you. Whoever gets the most thumbs down, you get to. We're gonna shoot you.
I'm a normie. Each of these are definitely ones that people know. They're mainstream films. I didn't go super artsy and stuff, mostly because artsy films generally never really hit my top 10 list anyway. But regardless, I'm going to start. Number 10 for me is La La Land musical.
Wow,
starring
really?
Ryan. Yeah, I love it. Ryan Gosling. It's the only musical I've ever enjoyed, really. So I feel like my list needed a musical to hit all the genres. So I'm going La La Land. I think it's got Ryan Gosling. He's like one of my favorite Hollywood actors. Very dreamy, very handsome,
Very handsome.
charismatic. And then Emma Stone as well, who was my crush growing up. Shut up. You bring a list then if you want to weigh in on shit.
What if Mad Max was a musical, Kaia? What would you say then?
Yeah. I mean, it technically kind of is.
Wow. I did not expect you to be full of such whimsy, Jackson. Like, this is a fanciful, feel-good musical singing, dancing thing, and I did not think it would be your thing. Wow.
Well, it's not. It ends kind of bleakly, to be honest, which I kind of appreciate. It's not like everyone's happy at the end of the movie. There is a kind of a downer ending, and I appreciate that in a musical about love.
Wow.
I like when no one's happy at the end. So yeah, I like it. It was good. The music's good in it. The how the movie is made is really good. It's directed well. It was directed by the guy who made Whiplash, right?
That I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's the guy who did Whiplash. Damien
Put
Chazelle.
Whiplash on your list.
Yeah, thank you.
So, yeah, I'm making
you
your
go.
list.
I'm gonna yoink that. Thank you.
One
I like
more
that
movie.
recommendation,
Just
actually.
one more movie, and Kaia
Yeah.
actually participated this episode. Let's go.
Yeah.
Came down to us helping him out.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. So that's my number 10. What's yours?
Well, Jackson, I think my number 10 might be somewhere on your list higher up because we have discussed this movie, but my number 10 is 12 Angry Men. Yeah? No?
What the fuck is that?
I mean, it could be on my list.
It could be.
Should I spoil it if it is on my list?
Yeah.
If we have the same entry on our list, should we spoil it when it does come up?
I would say wait till it comes up on yours, because then you can maybe add like your own perspective to it. I would say
you go with your perspective. Why is it at number 10 for you?
So 12 Angry Men is the least pretentious way I can introduce one of my favorite pretentious art forms, which is bottle movies, which I've talked about a lot. It is my favorite writing trope on the planet, which is everything takes place in one room, one location, one idea. And it's because when you do that, your entire script lives off of two things, one being character development and two being plot twists. And when you get those good, you make the best fucking movies ever made.
Extremely engaging movies, yeah.
Extremely engaging, immersive, tense, whatever you want it to be.
Well, it's because the movies aren't trying to be too many different things. They can really hammer down those ideas and those tones and those characters into the most digestible, movie version elements of those things and make it as enjoyable as possible. It's like hyper-focused on that idea.
Exactly right.
So good.
You get one concept and you stretch it as far as it goes, and if you do it right, it hits so different than everything else and pulls so much out of you for so little effort. 12 Angry Men
extremely good.
Is also just a quintessential example of it, because it came out in, I think, 1957, which was a very glitz and glamour, high-flying Hollywood era. Like, look at these big stars and these big productions and this big whatever. And then 12 Angry Men comes out and goes, yeah, we got some big stars, but they sit in a room and argue and get really sweaty and scream at each other. And that's the whole movie.
The dialogue is so good.
And it's so good. It's amazing dialogue and camera work for the time. For the time period, it's such a contrast to what Hollywood was doing. It's tense and uncomfortable and perfectly written, and there's a mystery to it you can solve. God, it's just such a perfectly made film from start to finish. Simple story told perfectly.
It's an all-timer when a movie from that time period can engage you with your current, your current gen 2010s era brain.
Yes.
When you can't look away from the screen for the, hour and a half runtime, where you don't focus on anything, you're on anything else, you're entirely absorbed in the film from the 50s. That's when it's an all-timer.
Yeah.
And it absolutely
is one of those films that stands out, like in the sea of everything that keeps coming out. You just can always go back to this film. It's a masterclass in how to just write a very simple story, but execute it perfectly.
How to structure it as well, the pacing, everything about it.
I think everyone should watch it if they have any interest in filmmaking, because it is a masterclass in how to have a minimal budget and make something absolutely incredible. Amazing movie. Number 10 for me.
Yeah. Here's a question I have now, talking about bottle movies. Does Mad Max Fury Road count as a bottle movie?
Absolutely not. No.
Well, it's Mad Max in the car for the entirety of that movie, basically.
He's strapped on the front of a car and thrown into a hurricane. What do you mean? No.
But it's like so focused on that element of that road trip. It's kind of like a bottle.
It's a 2-hour car chase.
It's a car chase movie.
Exactly.
It's a road trip movie. I don't think it's a bottle. I think it's a road trip kind of feeling movie. Car chase movie.
Yeah, I guess it's a pretty loose with the term.
Borderline a race movie based on everyone's goals trying to get there. But,
I just think that's why Mad Max is also so good. Mad Max Fury Road is because it's so hyper-focused on that one element, basically, of what that movie does really well.
Mad Max Fury Road also has guys pole vaulting with chainsaws. That's kind of also why it's good, like
incredible choreography. They got the Cirque du Soleil people to do stunts on the camera. No CGI. Awesome movie. Very little dialogue. I think the whole movie has like maybe 6 sentences of dialogue, and most of it is just Mad Max going, that's my car.
Yeah,
getting his car back.
Mother's milk. Yeah.
Mother's milk, yeah.
There's a guy called the Doof Warrior who is strapped to a bungee cord amplifier and plays guitar, and that's all he does the whole movie, and he's the coolest person I've ever seen in my life. Like, Mad Max is a good movie for a lot of reasons. Oh, Jackson. Right. Number 9,
For number 9, I felt like I had to have some kind of animated movie on my list. And for that genre, and I think it's a good spot for this movie as well on my list, number 9, I've given it to Miyazaki's Spirited Away. Obviously a fantastic movie, beautifully animated.
You are a
drawn.
basic bitch.
I am a basic bitch for sure. I couldn't think of what else I would want there though on my list in terms of me. It's my favorite Miyazaki movie. It's my favorite animated movie probably. So yeah, I think Spirited Away makes sense there.
It is very pretty. I think my favorite Miyazaki would be Howl's Moving Castle, but I don't think there's a wrong Miyazaki choice for the most part. Like picking any of them makes sense, you know?
That's my girlfriend, my fiance's favorite Miyazaki film. I don't know which one's more popular in terms of.
I think Spirited Away is the most popular because it won an Academy Award and like was when it really caught on in America, if I'm remembering right. But I mean, they're all
feel
big.
like Spirited Away is more focused on the tone and the consistency of the world. Howl's Moving Castle feels like a lot to me. It's a bit whiplashy in a lot of places, whereas Spirited Away I feel like really, identifies the tone and the message of the movie and hammers that home.
Yeah, I think Spirited Away is also a simpler movie to follow, where it's just, hey, here's a little girl coping with growing up and things changing, and boy, do things start changing because of that. And that gives it a very relatable kind of, you feel for her. You get invested in the story, even if it is all sorts of fucking LSD style nonsense going on. You give a shit that she figures it out and finds a place to feel comfortable. It's very good at getting you emotionally hooked.
Yeah. As a 27-year-old Australian man, I felt like I could relate to this 6-year-old Japanese girl. That's why it makes number 9 on my list.
Bit of a spoiler, but that movie, there's not much to spoil, but my favorite part of that whole movie is at the very end when she goes through all the bullshit and goes back home, and then the evil witch is like, hey, I turned your parents into pigs. Fuck you. Guess which pig is your parents? And she goes, none of them are. And then the entire town, every person in that whole village, every monster goes, you're right, you win, and then just undoes everything and everything goes back to normal. It cracks me up every time.
It's a good plot twist.
It's a great movie. It's a very, very good movie.
All right. What's your number 9?
All right. Number 9 is now we're doing Andrew territory. This is definitely not on your list. Definitely, I don't know, maybe not on anyone's list, but Kung Fu Hustle, directed by Stephen Chow, the biggest man in China. Maybe not anymore, but biggest director in China. So Kung Fu Hustle is a love letter homage to Kung Fu movies, which I am a big, big fan of. I fucking love Kung Fu movies. I will watch them forever. I don't care how good or how bad they are. But it blends so many other things into it. It's got actual like comedy that's genuinely funny. It has big cinematic directing to it, special effects. Like it's got like a Looney Tunes homage in it halfway through where there's like a chase scene where their legs are literally spinning around rapid fire like Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. It's a crazy movie that on the surface sounds like, oh, this is just a dumb kung fu fucking comedy, like it's a Jackie Chan, who gives a shit. But there's something to it. I've watched this movie probably 3 or 4 times, and every time I'm just hype. The fight scenes are amazing. The story's actually good and emotionally investing. It gets sad, and you actually care in this dumb fucking comedy where dudes are kicking each other through 3rd-story windows, and it's just a lot of love put into this movie. It homages anime, kung fu movies, classic Hollywood movies, like there's a Shining reference, there's a few other big Hollywood kind of like wink wink nudge nudge kind of references to it, but it's one of those films where when you finally watch it you say, oh, I get it. I can see why this one out of all the kung fu movies kind of stands out. It's just exciting but also like hype, and that's maybe the same thing. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the same word.
Same goddamn thing.
Is it the best kung fu movie of all time?
Well, let's get to later in my list and we'll talk about it.
Okay. You're a big fan of kung fu movies, I see.
Fucking love kung fu movies, man. It's ballet for men, and that's the best thing you could ever recommend to me.
I don't think I've ever seen a kung fu movie. What? I think it's a genre that I entirely...
Jackie Chan or a Jet Li?
Yeah,
really?
No.
Wow.
Never. Even what's is it the one with Donnie Yen? What's that one?
Oh, Kaia. What about Ip Man? Would that be on your list? Didn't you love the first one?
No, Ip Man fucking sucks. Ip Man is literally just Chinese propaganda where they just have like racist, anti-Japanese messaging in the movie.
Oh, okay.
And then was it the 3rd movie where they had what's his face, the boxer?
Oh, they made like 5 of them. I only saw the first one.
Yep, man.
Fuck, why am I blanking on the name? Mike Tyson, thank you, Chad.
Mike Tyson.
They hit Mike Tyson, yeah, and like a 60-pound Chinese man defeats Mike Tyson using Kung Fu.
Yeah, Kung Fu's better than boxing.
Yeah, you got to remember, this is the movie logic. In the real world, Kung Fu gets its ass kicked, but in the movies, Kung Fu is unbeatable. Nothing beats Kung Fu.
It wasn't even Kung Fu. It's some meme art style that like a woman came up with. Was it Jeet Kune Do or something? Like a completely... It's like a lolcow fighting style. But, you know, he defeats the boxer in the movie.
Nice.
Very silly.
Anyway.
But no, the movies are not good.
Yeah. Kung Fu Hustle is, I don't know, just appeals to me. Just clicks all the boxes. I've watched a bunch.
Is it
I
more
never
of a
get tired
satirical?
of it.
Is it more of like a satirical Kung Fu movie?
And see, that's why I put it on this list, because it is, but it isn't. It makes fun of a lot of tropes, a lot of old Kung Fu movies. Like it makes fun of Jackie Chan at one point, makes fun of Jet Li, all that stuff. But it's also its own thing. It has its own story, its own characters that you actually give a shit about. You know, it actually is, it's a parody, but also a Kung Fu movie. It does both at the same time. And it does it very, very well. It's funny, but you also care what happens.
Because I'm looking at the poster right now, and it's a Chinese man in a suit holding like an axe in one hand and a giant lollipop in the other.
And boy, if you knew the significance of that lollipop, you'd start tearing up right now. And it's
is it like the John Wick dog? Someone licks his lollipop so he goes on a story of revenge.
I'm not going to spoil it.
Do they kill his daughter?
Maybe it is. But that's my point I'm making with this movie. That's the poster. Oh, look, he's got a silly lollipop in the other hand. Haha. But then you watch the movie and you're like, oh my God, that lollipop is so goddamn emotional and sad. Jesus Christ. Kai, are you all right?
Yeah.
You sure? You thought about the lollipop?
Yeah, I got very emotional about the lollipop. Yeah. Sorry.
But yeah, it balances a lot of tones and does it perfectly, and it's just a really great movie.
All right. Also, I'm not letting this slide with Kai. Kai is really sick at the moment, which is very funny to me because he always makes fun of us when we get sick. So
oh my God, you sound like my wife. I get sick like once a year, and all of you start spiking the football like, haha. Finally, you're sick. How does it feel?
I feel great, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel really good. Thanks for asking. Real quick, let's find out how our sponsors feel about Kaia being sick.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's so sick.
Okay, so apparently some of you guys are still doing the whole, I have nothing to hide, Kaia. I don't care. I'm not doing anything wrong on the internet. Why would I care if hackers get all of my data? I'm not doing anything wrong. Which, you know, to me personally, it kind of sounds like, hey, I have nothing in my home, so why would I lock my door at night? Sort of an argument. Though you may think that you have nothing to hide, you're probably wrong. You know, your Amazon purchase history, your, I don't know, Discord chat logs. Whatever it is that you're watching illegally, I'm not saying Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. I didn't say it, you did. It's possible that your ISP is snooping, and against all of that stuff, ExpressVPN helps, because ExpressVPN has end-to-end encrypted servers. Every time you connect to a public Wi-Fi, like at a cafe or an airport, a hotel, internet, you know, we all use it, but if you use it without a VPN, you might get in trouble. A lot of trouble. A lot of embarrassing trouble. That's why you need ExpressVPN, which I use, which is extremely easy to use. You go to their website, you download the app onto your phone, your Steam Deck if you feel like it, your laptop, your computer. You can install it onto your router. Works on any device. Download it, log in, press the green button, boom, you're connected. And all of a sudden, it doesn't matter if you're watching embarrassing anime online on pirate sites. Not that I would have any experience with that at all. So, go to ExpressVPN today, okay? Secure your online data today, your history, your internet history, by visiting expressvpn.com/official. That is expressvpn.com/official. And you can find out how you can save 4 months off of the yearly plan. That is a special deal. That is a very nice deal. expressvpn.com/official.
Look at him go.
Yeah. You might die on this episode.
Yay.
I'm on the mend.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Jackson, hit us with your number 8.
Well, I had to have Star Wars on here somewhere, and I feel like
course.
this is my Star Wars spot.
my
So
God.
the only surprise though is I'm not giving it to Empire Strikes Back. I am in fact giving it to Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith, the third one.
Really?
Yeah, because it's my favorite movies of all time, not the best movies of all time, just my favorite movies of all time.
All right.
It's a
Yeah.
controversial pick, but this one means more to me because it's the one that I grew up with, obviously, and it was the
You grew up in
conclusion to the
1983.
trilogy. Well, no, Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, that's the.
No.
Number 3, not Return of the Jedi. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
2005.
Okay.
So it was literally
understand
when I
that
was
a lot more. Okay.
Yeah,
Did I
it
watch this
It
one?
was when I was. Yeah, I think so. It's the one
We
with
did,
Anakin
yeah.
and Obi-Wan. Yeah.
I thought you meant number 6, and I was like, that one is so mediocre. But no, okay, I'll give you number 3. That makes a lot more sense.
Objectively, if we're talking best Star Wars movie, obviously that goes to Empire Strikes Back.
Of course.
But
yeah.
if it's my favorite one, then I'm giving it to 3 because that's the one that I grew up with, and it's the one that was peak Star Wars for me at the time.
When your mom refused to let you watch it anymore, did you go, I hate you?
Yeah.
I underestimate my powers.
Yeah, I did
this
all
is
those.
the one with general agony.
Yeah.
I'm in pain. Mm-hmm.
General Kaia sick.
General Grievous. General Grievous, you mean?
Yeah.
General Agony.
I do not at all oppose this one, Jackson. I think that this hits enough quality to be a spot, but also I can see the nostalgia factor. I definitely get you putting it for nostalgia reasons. I understand
It was just
that.
at the right time. It was at the right time. It meant the most to me. Like, I probably saw Empire Strikes Back after I watched Revenge of the Sith, because I watched those 3 when I was little, and then I would have gone back and watched the older ones as well. So I got to say, yeah, Revenge of the Sith for me.
Yeah. I think knowing you, it's a good choice. I don't think you've gotten a thumbs up from Kaia yet, though, to be honest.
I had to have Star Wars on my list somewhere, Kaia.
I know. It's okay.
I can't help.
Okay. Well, Jackson, the same way that you had to have Star Wars on your list, I'm going to get really boring. I, of course, had to have Batman on my list. It's The Dark Knight. Of course it is. Why would it not be? Everyone knows The Dark Knight. It's the Batman movie. It has the Joker in it. He Batmans it up, and then Joker shows up, and he's like, I died because I was a gay cowboy. And then, But yeah, no, Dark Knight, number 8. Everyone knows this movie. What do I have to say about it?
Andrew watched the gay porn version of The Dark Knight.
Yeah, I'm a little confused. Wait, how do gay people come in?
Heath Ledger was in Brokeback Mountain before The Dark Knight.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And that was a big thing when he got announced as the Joker. They were like, the gay cowboys? The Joker? What? Fun fact, during that cultural time, no one thought Heath Ledger was going to be a good Joker. Everyone absolutely thought he was going to fuck it up and be terrible, and then he turned out to be the most iconic part of the movie. So,
and then died
like right after. Yeah, he was like, my career is done.
Before.
I'm good.
So that's what he comes. That's what he comes down to. Heath Ledger was the gay cowboy, and then Joker, and then died, and that was his whole life. It's a pretty good career.
Did nothing else, honestly. To be honest, let's just erase the rest from history.
Another movie in my fiance's list would probably be 10 Things I Hate About You, which has Heath Ledger as well. So he's in a lot of good movies.
Is he a gay cowboy or a clown in it? Because otherwise, it doesn't exist.
No, I think he's a gay
clown.
I think he's a gay
clown.
school bully. It's a
Gotcha.
It's how Christopher Nolan looked at that movie. He's like, wait, he can be the Joker. He can be the gay Joker.
He can do it. We just have to make the Joker gay, and he'll be the best.
But we don't know for sure.
I really don't have much to say. I think it's really obvious. Had to have a Batman movie. It's one of the best Batman movies. Extremely iconic, incredible movie. Great crime thriller. Even if you don't like Batman, I don't know what else there's. I don't have to defend it like Star Wars Episode 3 because I think everyone universally agrees it's a great movie. It's pretty simple. Yep. There you go.
Yeah. All right, my number 7 is Marriage Story, starring Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson.
The wall punching movie.
I mean it's boiled down to that. But it's kind of like another very character-driven movie that hyper focuses on two characters and obviously their relationship troubles. I felt
What is it called?
Marriage Story. The acting and the writing is just phenomenal in it. In terms of a modern movie, it really made me want to get a divorce. It looked really fun in that movie. So if a movie makes you want to get a divorce, I feel like that should be in your top 10 movies of all time.
What the fuck are these numbers? So, sorry, the budget was 18 million and it barely made 2 million.
I think it went
really
straight to
lost money on
Netflix.
this.
I think it was straight to movie festivals and Netflix. Yeah, like it didn't really go to theaters.
Yes, I don't think it's a theater movie, but yeah, I was really surprised by it. I only watched it because Adam Driver was in it.
I was going to say, tell us the truth. Is this just because you love Star Wars so much you wanted more Adam Driver and Kylo Ren?
Yeah, no, I heard from like festivals and stuff that people were pleasantly surprised by it, and I just watched it on a whim, and I was like immediately absorbed in the characters and the drama. So maybe a bit of recency bias since it's within the last like 5 years, but yeah, I really, really, really loved Marriage Story. Watched it multiple times across those 5 years, which I think is a sign that I really enjoyed a movie, so it should probably make my list.
Yeah, I've heard good things. I haven't seen it, but I know of the wall punching meme, and that's as far as I know. So
yeah, there's this really good build up throughout the movie. Like when you think of movies introducing tension, it's obviously mostly in the form of horror movies and stuff. But even in this, I felt like there was this like pervasive sense of dread and tension throughout the movie, and it's just a divorce. Like obviously, divorces are horrifying and terrible and full of emotion and stuff. But I've never felt that way watching a movie where it's just a breakdown of a relationship and you genuinely feel bad for the people involved, even though it's like not necessarily any fault of their own.
So did you get a divorce?
Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting on it. I've got to get married first, so
right as soon as that certificate is signed, you're just out.
Yeah, this is what made me want that. I was like, okay, I got to get a divorce eventually, but first marriage.
You know, eventually I've got to get a divorce. That's what everyone does.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Nah, that's my number 7. I'm happy with it there.
Sure. I would definitely want to check it out. I've heard about it. All right. So I've done a bottle movie. I've done a Kung Fu movie. I've done a Batman movie. Jackson, I'm going to do one of your categories now and get to my animated movie.
Ooh.
What are we on? 7? Number 7 for me.
Oh, man.
Is Redline.
Yeah, I knew that was. I just remembered Redline.
Redline.
I should have put that on there.
Redline is Mad Max, but in space. And I swear it's a compliment. Anime. Everyone is driving impossible cars at 700 miles an hour. And everyone is a big, over-the-top, silly fucking character. And they're all racing for as far as I remember, no real good reason. It's all like petty shit. But they treat it life or death. And it's beautifully animated. One of the most gorgeous films I've ever watched. I've watched it probably 5 times just because looking at it looks good. But it's just a feast. It's a movie where you just take it in. You just watch and just go, wow. Holy fuck, the entire time anything is happening on screen.
It's good.
It's amazing to look at. It's gorgeous, exciting, great music as well. Super like bumping racing type soundtrack. It's probably the easiest movie on my list to watch. If you care for 5 minutes about movies, watch Redline because it's just fun. Pure, unadulterated fun. No caveats, no nothing. Just a great time.
Yeah. I should have put this on there instead of Spirited Away. I do prefer Redline. I completely forgot about it.
Well, it sounds like you didn't if you forgot about it.
Well, yeah, but fuck.
It's okay.
I don't know.
I'll have it for you. But yeah, Redline, even if you don't like anime, watch Redline because it's just, fuck, it's so cool. It's cool. It's the definition of cool.
It's just fun, yeah.
Yeah,
it
really is.
Fun.
And Kai's internet's shitting the bed. He's trying to show off previews, but...
yeah, I'm trying to watch a trailer, but YouTube is doing the thing where if you're not using Chrome, they slow the site down. So every video takes like 30 seconds.
But look at that.
Very good animation.
Everyone watch the stream and look at the animation. It's just beautiful. Fucking God. Oh, it's so good to look at. Holy shit.
It's cool as well. I fucking love that movie.
Rule of cool. There's not much substance. The story in Redline is whatever. There's some filler. But by God, when they're racing in that movie, it's rule of cool, man. It's the coolest thing ever made. It really is.
And the characters are so cool as well. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Everything about it is cool. I hate that I'm overusing the word, but there's no better word. It is the coolest movie there ever is. It start to finish is cool. Great movie.
Yeah.
Just
better
like
than
my
Spirited
number
Away.
6 movie.
And shut up. Andrew gets a thumbs up.
Yeah,
He's winning so far.
1 thumbs up. Well, I'm definitely not going to win. I'm not going to win Kaia's approval with the next 6 movies, so don't worry.
Baby. It's Spirited Away 2, Spirited Away 3, Spirited Away 4.
It's all the other Miyazaki films.
Fuck, even just watching that trailer, I want to rewatch Redline. It's so adrenaline filled. I love it. Oh, it's so good.
My number 6 is Batman: The Dark Knight. Already showed up on Andrew's list.
Yawn.
Obviously,
Can you be
the best
original?
Batman movie.
You put The Dark Knight higher than me? That's crazy.
Yeah, I love The Dark Knight. I like Batman as well.
Movie. Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah,
The Bane one or the Joker one?
it's the Joker one. Of course, it's the Joker one. I like my gay cowboys. Yeah,
well,
not much
Jackson,
else to really say about it.
you can ride on this point. I think The Dark Knight, even if you don't care about Batman, is just a great crime thriller movie. Like it's just great.
It's a movie that anyone can watch, even if they have no kind of awareness or knowledge or understanding of Batman or think that Batman's cool or lame. You can just watch it as a crime movie, basically, and really enjoy it. Obviously, that's the Christopher Nolan effect, though. I think you've said everything.
I think Nolan directing helps the movie a lot as well. It has that very big, over the top, everything is like huge and dramatic style he has, and I think that really adds to it being Batman. You know.
Yeah, for sure. It's not, and it doesn't have that fucking lame comic book movie shit where it feels like, it feels like it's in a different world. It's definitely not as like corny or cheesy as the earlier Batman movies, and even like Batman Begins, I feel like had the same kind of problem. It feels like a movie, like Gotham feels real. I don't know how else to put it. Really, it feels real. It feels very easy to watch.
I think Batman movies often suffer, at least for me, from the idea of, oh, I want to watch a Batman movie. Let's put on a Batman movie. Whereas The Dark Knight is so much its own thing and so successful at what it's doing. It transitions beyond that to, oh, I just want to watch an action movie. I want to watch a good movie. You know,
it doesn't even feel like a superhero movie or anything like that. It just feels like a crime drama.
Yeah, it's weirdly grounded for how not real it is. Like Batman is a fucking tank that he drives through Chicago, basically, and a lot of the stuff that happens in it is over the top and fanciful, but at the same time, it has this level of almost realism to it, which I think helps a lot. When
you think of like realism in terms of comic book movies now, you always think of those like really gray, dark, depressing like DC movies and shit like that, which I know this is a DC movie, but they've never been able to replicate that feeling that The Dark Knight had, where it does feel real, but it doesn't feel oppressively like try hard real, if that makes sense.
I think the newest Batman movie is a very good indicator of that, because that also kind of comes from a place of realism. The Edward Cullen one, what's his real name? Robert Pattinson. The Robert Pattinson one, and it does feel more real and grounded, but it still has this kind of like comic book noir, old dark, grimy film feel to it, not like a real city feel to it, you know?
Exactly, yeah. It still feels like it's in a different universe, whereas with Gotham, I mean, Gotham is literally just New York in Dark Knight.
Excuse me, it's Chicago, because Metropolis is New York, you dumb son of a bitch.
Yeah. You know what I mean, though. It feels like an American city.
Shit. I know what you mean. Yeah. But yeah, fair. Totally fair. So I will go to number 6 for me then. I'm going to cheat a little bit. This is also a bottle movie, but I think this one is more kind of my love for like character mysteries and like, oh, what's really going on? Where like the unreliable narrators, where you're not told everything and you kind of got to figure it out type movies. So this one is Bad Times at the El Royale.
Really? I did not like that movie.
What? I loved it. Really?
Yeah.
You didn't like it?
You really liked it?
Have we ever talked
about
I watched it 3 times. I thought it was amazing. Exactly,
it's from
Kaia.
like 2018.
What the fuck is this movie? Good question. No one has watched this movie but me, and I guess Jackson. But this movie rocks.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah. You didn't like it, Jackson? Really?
I think, well, it was a fine movie. I didn't not like it. It was more so that I went in like expecting really great things from it, like a mystery movie, basically. Whereas I just feel like I didn't get that at the end of the day. And I felt disappointed leaving the theater.
I get that it's not for everyone. I think a lot of people's critique is, oh, it's kind of generic or not interesting. I got engrossed real bad. I both times I watched it, I was like, oh man, I'm so invested and so want to see what happens. And it's because it has a premise that really tickles me good. So Bad Times at the El Royale is about a hotel called the El Royale that is on the direct border of California and Nevada. And 7 people show up and they go, hi, I want a hotel room for the night. We're all a bunch of wacky, crazy characters. And the rest of the movie is, well, how wacky and crazy are they? What's actually going on? Why are they at this hotel? Wait a minute, this guy's not that. He lied. And this woman's doing this. And that guy, it is a movie where at the very beginning you're given everything at the start. Oh, these people, these are their characters, this is their history, this is the hotel, blah, blah, blah. And then by the end of it, everything is different. Everything is revealed to have plot twists and hidden backgrounds and shady dealings and shit going on. And I loved it. I was just so engrossed. I love this movie a lot.
Yeah, maybe I need to rewatch it.
I'll watch it with you. I love it.
I remember like when not Chris Pratt, what's his name? Fucking
Chris Hemsworth. Thor.
Yeah, Thor. When Thor shows up, that's when it kind of like lost me. And I was just,
I will give you that.
He felt pretty. It felt like pretty 2-dimensional towards the end, from what I remember.
I give you that. I don't dismiss that criticism, but in my mind, it's like it's a very clear 3-act movie. Because the first act is, oh, look, everyone's here, and here's our people in the place in the end. And then the second half is, well, everyone is lying. Everyone has a secret life and a secret reason and motivations. And then the third act is like, well, now that everything's out in the open, let's get what we're here to get. Let's do what we're here to do.
Like the conclusion to that just didn't feel very satisfying to me, I think, when it's just this, charismatic Chris Hemsworth character showing up and, he's the bad guy and everything turns into like a conflict with him at the end. It just didn't feel like super satisfying.
I can't really argue that. I think it's a polarizing movie for sure. I think you either love or hate how they take it. I loved how they took it. I personally really, really like the directions it went. I love the characters in it. I love what they do with the story and how they reveal things. I love that the editor's going to have to mute Kaia's coughing all the time.
Sorry.
It's fine. We just definitely should edit it in post. But I really just like how they did all of it. For my taste, it just happens all perfectly. And I have no notes. So it's for me, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
good movie.
Fair. Very fair.
Jackson, your turn.
Where are we up to? 5?
Number 5.
I don't have to say much again because you've already said it all. That's 12 Angry Men for me.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. 12 Angry Men was one of the first things I put on my list because I knew that's one of the most just tight, most quality movies ever made. It's not like 90 minutes long. It feels like it's 10 minutes long.
The original.
I can't.
All your list is just like, yeah, I agree with you, Andrew. I like the movies.
I mean,
you
it
like.
is. I wrote. Hey, at least I came with a fucking list.
Fair. I have extremely good taste.
You come with a list.
Okay,
next time.
fine, Jackson. My number 5 is Blade.
There we go. Finally,
all right. So you're number 10 because we got the 4 John Wicks and the 2 Cranks.
No, this is number 5. Sorry to John Wick. I love John Wick, but Blade takes precedence.
Now, here's the thing. Blade is a shit movie, but I also understand you putting it up there.
No.
Excuse you?
It's a shit movie. Thumbs down.
Someone's a little spiteful.
Yeah.
I know you don't believe that, Jackson. I know you love Blade.
No, I've
You're
actually
just trying to hurt my feelings.
I've never seen it. I can't weigh in.
When I was a little kid, I loved it. I haven't seen it since I was a kid, but I loved it as a little kid.
Do you just sit around and watch like Netflix slop? What the fuck do you watch if not Blade?
I've never
watch La La Land?
Kaia, you should say that to everyone you ever talk to. What do you watch if not Blade? To everybody. Oh fuck.
I've never seen it. I only watch vampire movies if they're gay, like Twilight.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Twilight might be on this list.
Fair enough.
I hope so. Oh, so yeah, 12 Angry Men had a big discussion about it. There's a reason it's heralded as one of the best movies of all time.
Yeah,
yeah.
There's not much else to say about it. Obviously, everything that you said is true. It's very, very, very enjoyable, and I highly recommend. Like, everyone that I've ever recommended it to is like, it's a black and white movie from the 50s. No way, it's going to be so boring. I'm like, just give it a chance.
And see,
give it a chance.
It's kind of why I put it up there, because I want to slap those people in the mouth.
Yeah.
Yes, I will give you that filmmaking back then may have been slow or kind of lame or cheap or whatever, but 12 Angry Men is not. 12 Angry Men is incredible. It is so defying of its time. Like, it could have been made today and been a smash hit. It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Not much has changed by it being black and white or filmed in the 50s at all.
The whole plot.
It does not feel held down by those factors.
Yeah, the entire plot is also still relevant. You don't have to change anything because of time periods. Like, it's not one of those movies where it's like, oh, a cell phone ruins this, like a lot of old movies, you know?
Yeah, actually, that's a pretty compelling point. I feel like in some ways, the black and white element, as well as the time period, the commitment to the time period, in that it was made in that time period, so of course it's committed to that time period, like lends itself really well to that movie.
Yeah, I'm totally with you, and I think the way that they film it really kind of hammers that in as well, because they film all these really tight, disgusting close-ups on these angry dudes, and it's like when you're looking at it through the 1950s kind of almost boring, flat way they used to film things. It's a really jarring movie for its time. It looks like nothing else.
I was going to say the way that it's filmed and the you know, it being limited by black and white. Like the contrast there between those two, the sharp contrast in the color of the film, like feels really pointed, much like the plot of the movie. Like it feels like it lends itself really well to the tone of the movie.
I have to take an emergency piss. Tell Kaia to watch this movie. I'll be back in like a minute.
Yeah, you should watch this movie, Kaia. There's no car chases or anything like that during it, but I don't know. I just don't see how. Oh my god, I don't see how anyone could dislike 12 Angry Men.
Well, we could watch it together. I'm down to have a movie night if you like. For the Patreon, we could do that. My number 4. Wait, did you mention your number 4?
No, but you go.
Okay. My number 4 is, it's kind of I want to see John Wick 2 or Riddick. Have you seen the Riddick franchise? Any of the movies?
Nope.
Oh my god, what do you do with your time? You've never seen any of the coolest movies. What do you do?
I've never seen Riddick. No, I've never seen Riddick. I don't know. Came out at the wrong time for me.
Have you even seen John Wick?
Yes, I've seen John Wick.
Okay, well, you don't have to.
And I've seen Mad Max Fury Road.
Okay, what about Rambo?
Yes, but I don't remember it at all. I saw it when I was like 13. And I don't know which one it was.
I'm going to have to show you a bunch of movies. Okay, that's what I'm getting out of this, is that I'm going to have to show Jackson a bunch of cool movies. Rocky?
No, never seen Rocky.
Oh my lord. Andrew, Jackson has never seen Riddick or Rambo.
What? Okay, and
I've
Rocky
seen
either? Those are great.
Yeah.
What?
Rocky? Yeah. No, I don't think. Not outside of like, the popular clips.
Rambo,
I've seen the montage.
Rambo, kind of maybe poorly aged. Don't know if you like it. Riddick, I'm not sure. Rocky is a fucking amazing movie. Holy shit,
Rocky is... I always tell young men, it's a great date movie to show chicks.
It's a gay movie.
It is a little gay.
It's a gay movie. I always tell friends, I always tell guys, it's a gay movie. Let's watch it together.
Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
No, it's great because people assume, it's Rocky. It's going to be meatheads fighting, right? But then the movie is 2.5 hours or so, and maybe 5 whole minutes of it are boxing. The rest of it is a romance movie, basically.
Yeah.
It's almost a chick flick. I would honestly say that Rocky is a chick flick.
That's why it's magic, because you get super invested in his struggles and all the shit he's trying to deal with, and it all builds up to, it puts into the viewer, if he wins the boxing match, everything is fixed. You know, and that's amazing. That's a great feeling to put into your audience, to make your central conflict like that really built up around everything. It's great. It's a great movie.
It is a great movie. Jackson, shame on you for not having seen it. What did I say?
Why didn't you tell me to watch it when I was a kid? You're telling me to watch it now. I needed you there as a father figure when I was growing up.
That is gross. I would have been only, I'm just like 6 years older than you, right? What do you mean?
When I'm like 8 years old, that means you're 14. You could have taken a hand. You could have helped me.
I don't like the phrasing. Anyway, number 4, John Wick 2.
There you go. There it is.
Yeah.
All right. So that was Jackson's number 5. So we're on the mine.
What's your number 4?
All right. Now comes the struggle. Now
I really hope you don't steal my number 4. If it's,
I don't think I will. I don't think I will.
Okay, good.
I think now comes the struggle, because I'm looking at these movies and 3 of them are definite like Andrew movies that I have to sell to you guys, and that's just gonna be impossible. Good. Oh fuck! All right, this is when my taste comes in and I stop being objective. Oh fuck! All right, here we go. Number 5, my 5th favorite movie of all time is Hundreds of Beavers.
Okay,
if you've seen it, you know why.
Hundreds of
beavers, baby. Is it a horror movie? Yes. I don't know. Okay, so Hundreds of Beavers has no dialogue in it whatsoever. It is an indie movie made by like 4 guys, and they had one goal, which is let's make a live-action Looney Tune. So there's like cartoon physics everywhere. There's dumb, like impossible to explain moments. It's slapstick humor. And yet it's one of the most clever movies I've ever seen in my life. You can watch the entire thing on YouTube right now. The whole thing is there. They just put the whole movie up with free with ads. Yeah. But it's a movie that you can't explain. You have to watch it. It's a perfectly choreographed, perfectly written, perfectly planned Looney Tunes movie, but live action. And I cannot recommend it highly enough. I've watched it 3 times, and every time I'm just hooked.
Is it going to be Copycat Jackson's number 3 now?
Yeah, I'm trying to fit this into my list, even though I've never seen it before or heard of it in my life. I'm still going to add it.
But man, it's like Tom and Jerry. It's think of any Bugs Bunny cartoon you've seen. Think of any Tom and Jerry short that you've seen. Think of any of those. It is that, but live action. The humor is perfect. It's perfectly timed. It just works from start to finish. The plot's actually clever and really smartly written. There's tons of callbacks where they set up some things and then bring them back later, and you're like, oh, that's really fucking smart. I didn't think it would happen like that. I cannot sell this movie through words. You just have to give it a chance.
So from watching this trailer it's a trailer that Kai is playing, it seems like there's a man who's in a war against beavers.
There you go. That's the movie.
Hundreds of beavers.
Yeah, hundreds of them.
Hundreds of them.
Hundreds of them, in fact.
Yeah, this does seem like Looney Tunes, actually.
It is. It's the best way I can describe it. It's a Looney Tunes, but live action, and done as perfectly as you could possibly do it. There's nothing you can change to make it any better.
It looks like a YouTube skit almost, like a YouTube poop.
It's a full movie though. I watched the behind the scenes of how they made it. They took cameras out into the Wisconsin wilderness, filmed it in the snow, did a whole bunch of editing and shit. They found real beavers.
I can tell.
Yeah.
It is on YouTube.
In the whole, also it's on YouTube. Yeah. I don't think it was originally, but now it is. So if you want to watch it right now, it's free on YouTube with ads. Go check it out. Just look it up. But it's
block.
It's a triumph.
Watch without ads.
It really is. They set out to do one thing and they 11 out of 10'd it. Like if you want to watch a Tom and Jerry cartoon but a whole movie, this is it. This is the one. Just fucking flawless.
All right. For my number 4, it was a tie. I chose 2 movies, but they're the same movie in my brain, so whatever. It's my list. Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
For comedy, obviously, formative movie. Funniest comedy of all time. Between The Naked Gun and Airplane.
I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming. Yeah. I knew it.
It's on my list.
No, I knew it.
It's my favorite movie. It's my favorite comedy.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah.
How did you feel about the remake?
I liked it. It's obvious. Yeah, I did. I liked it. It's not as good as the original, obviously, but it's like fine. It's good.
I appreciate them getting Liam Neeson for it, because they did the same thing with Leslie Nielsen, where they took a serious actor and put him in a dumb comedy, which I like.
Yeah, turn him in. Yeah. It works. It works with Liam Neeson, and it definitely works for Leslie Nielsen. They kind of had the same name too, which I appreciate.
That was on purpose. Difficult. They planned that when he was born. Yeah.
It's like a role.
Yeah.
Did you like the new one, Kaia?
I mean, it was fine. It's not like I'm not a comedy kind of guy. Like the movies in the movie theater was kind of like tedious to sit through. 2.5 hours of it. Liam Neeson does nail it. He's great, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's just comedy.
I feel like I enjoyed it as much as I did, because I don't think I've seen like a modern comedy movie that's actually made me laugh at all within the last like 15 years. At least I can't think of any. Right now, I don't know. Comedy movies just don't really get made anymore.
It's also because modern comedy is always trying to. It's not only safe, but it has what I call the Office effect, which is punchlines are not punchlines anymore; they're awkward reactions.
Yeah,
and I can't fucking stand that shit, and it's everywhere. Like YouTube is infected with it too. How many times have you seen a comedy skit on YouTube where the entire joke is they came up with a wacky premise, and one character's whole job is to go, "You can't do that. That's not right." And then the random character says something random again, and he goes, "Oh, that just makes things worse." And like that's the punchline, that they're reacting to them being a dick, And I think The Office really started and popularized that, because The Office had the whole, someone says something dumb and then they pan the camera to someone to react.
They look at the camera.
Yeah. And I hate that modern comedy style, and it's everywhere now.
Comedy. Again, comedy movies don't get made really, and I think it's entirely because comedy has just moved into the realm of like every other movie genre. Like you don't get movies without comedic elements anymore, really. Like
they still
movies
get made. You're just not watching them. Like they still made like 8 fucking Hangover movies.
That was ages ago.
But I guarantee
the
you,
last
if you
Hangover
up,
was like 2014.
I also watched all 3 of them.
There were 3.
Were they good?
The first one is good. The second 2 are the same exact movie, but not nearly as funny. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to feel old? That Hangover Part 3, the last Hangover movie, was made in 2013.
Oh boy.
That's 12 years ago, Kaia.
Okay, to be fair though, if you went like on like Will Ferrell's Wikipedia, I'm sure he's been in like 2 movies this year alone that you've never heard of, but that like granny boomers watch. And they think it's the funniest fucking thing ever.
I do agree with you. I think Will Ferrell killed comedy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Single-handedly.
I think those movies that he started doing, like, do you remember the one that he did that was like, it was Sherlock Holmes, right? He did like a Sherlock Holmes one.
Oh yeah, I did Sherlock Holmes with John C. Reilly. That's right.
Yeah. It was like another Step Brothers kind of thing, but it bombed so hard that I don't think they've ever made a comedy movie again after that.
He took a hiatus, just like Mike Myers with Cat in the Hat.
Yeah, let's have a look at Will Ferrell's filmography real quick and see what.
Oh, yeah, Barbie.
Nothing.
I mean, Barbie was a return to form, but
fuck.
Yeah. I was right. He's done nothing like as a main actor, comedic actor since Holmes and Watson in 2018. I think comedy's dead because of him. I think he killed it.
He's in Will and Harper, whatever that is. Netflix slop.
Apparently it's a
Despicable
documentary.
Me, Barbie. I don't remember that movie. Eurovision Song Contest.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
I think comedy's dead. Comedy movies. And I think he's the reason why.
Well, let's get back to the more positive light, which is you chose The Naked Gun and Airplane, which are kind of the same movie in a lot of ways.
That's why I couldn't choose between them.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to choose between them.
Was it your number 4?
Yeah, it's my number 4.
I think if anyone tries to fight you, I will personally snap their goddamn neck, because those are some of the funniest movies ever, most influential comedies ever. Still funny today, even though they're from the 70s. Just great movies.
It's like the 12 Angry Men effect. They're timeless. You can go back no matter what. The jokes
and
persist through.
Also, one of the few where the sequels are just as good. Airplane 2, Naked Gun 2 and 3 are just as funny as the original and just as good.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say as good, but they're still good. They're certainly still
I
good.
really like, what's the Naked Gun where he has to crash the Oscars and they're like constantly fumbling around behind stage?
I feel like that was 3. I think
it is. I really liked 3. I remember liking that one a lot for some reason. I don't know. That's the one where he goes to jail to buddy up with a terrorist, and the joke is that he lives with his mom and his mom's actually the terrorist ringleader. Like, I like 3.
Yeah.
I think all of them are good. I don't think there's a single bad one.
Speaking of 3,
I have a way easier time going back and watching the first one though. That's my thing. I can infinitely rewatch that first one, but
Nothing wrong with that.
I don't go back and rewatch the sequels nearly as much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kaia?
So number 3 on my list, which is not made up on the spot at all, completely pre-planned. There Will Be Blood, which Chad reminded me of. There Will Be Blood with Daniel Day-Lewis.
Honorable mentions.
I drink your milkshake. I drink it up.
With a long straw, I drink your milkshake.
Have a straw.
I drink it up.
Now let's say you have a straw and I have a straw, and my straw goes all the way over here. I love that movie.
It's basically Daniel Day-Lewis as an old-timey oil baron who discovers, oil wells and builds his company on blood because he has to, I don't think this is a spoiler, but he has to like spill some blood, as the name would imply. There will be blood.
A lot of workers die while making this oil shit. Yeah.
Incredible actor.
A movie
great
about
movie.
capitalism. No, it's
my favorite scene in the movie. My favorite scene in the movie is when he goes, "I need an heir. I'm gonna have a son, and I'm gonna call him JR." And then he has a son, and then later on, his oil starts making even more money, and he goes, "I don't love you anymore, son. Go away. I have too much money to love you anymore." It's such a good movie.
He literally sends him off. Sends him off on a train.
Yeah, to a boarding school.
Yeah.
Well, the son ends up like deaf, and the son comes back at the very end. Minor spoiler, but he comes back and says, "I met a girl." Huh?
A bastard in a basket. I sent away my boy. He was a bastard in a basket. Yeah, it's great. It's a very quotable movie. A lot of lines.
Paul Dano is also fantastic in that.
Who is Paul Dano?
The guy who plays Eli,
the priest, the preacher.
Yeah. He's a great actor as well.
Eli.
Okay, that's my number 3.
So Jackson did that one. I will move on to my number 4. This is again me just being pretentious. You guys have never heard of it, so I'm just going to spit it out. Mad Max Fury Road.
Yes.
What the fuck do I have to say about Mad Max Fury Road? There's a dude bungee cording on a guitar amp with his dead mom's face, and he shoots flames from that fucking guitar. There are pole vaulting chainsaw men. There is a dude who drives a Cadillac welded to the top of a second Cadillac, and his main thing is when his men are going to die for him, he has to watch them die so they can go to the afterlife. They get high on paint fumes and strap dudes to the front of their cars to act as blood bags because they're so goddamn riddled with disease that they need constant blood transfusions. There are dusters, which are hurricanes the size of states, that whip up in the middle of the desert and throw 18-wheelers around left and right. It is the goddamn coolest thing ever.
It's a fluke. It's a fluke movie. It's genuinely one of the very few instances where Hollywood accidentally makes a really good movie out of nowhere. They just decided, we're going to give you the budget to film this fucking shit in the Australian outbacks, and it's one of the best movies ever made.
Yes. There's a
minimal CG.
Yeah, all the stunts are practical and real for the most part. There's a fucking 18-wheeler tanker truck full of breast milk, and that's what everyone wants for the most part. There's a part where one of the henchmen is like, "Immortan Joe, I love you. This one's for you." And then he immediately fucks up and dies, and Immortan Joe just goes, "Mediocre," and drives away and doesn't care. This movie is so cool. Fuck.
It is.
I can't stop thinking about it. Redline is a racing movie for anime fans. It's over the top, high energy, squash and stretch, cartoony drawings, whatever. Mad Max is a race movie for heavy metal fans. There's machine guns and explosions and tanker trucks and motorcycles and punching and kicking. Like, any cool action movie thing you can think of is in this movie. Cool. Straight up.
I thought you were going to say Fury Road's a Hollywood movie for Redline fans, which I also agree with.
It is. Yes.
It is. Honestly, it is. In a lot of ways, it is. But
It's
yeah,
so good.
oh my God. And the soundtrack is iconic. Everything is big orchestral.
The soundtrack
shit.
is incredible. Made by Junkie XL, who makes the soundtracks for a bunch of movies. But very iconic soundtrack. Very also effortlessly feminist movie, by the way, because the main character isn't Mad Max as much as it is Furiosa, saving a bunch of women from a harem.
It's
they get
the
chased
music's an
down by
orchestral
fucking Morton Joe.
The music's orchestral, but mixed with like digital synth, and it creates this really distorted, like discordant and harsh grinding noise throughout the music, but they use it in the songs, and it's just like I want to beat someone up while watching this movie. It just gets you fucking violent and amped, and what a movie. What a movie.
You had me as soon as you said breast milk.
And there's breast milk, and one guy drinks it, and Morton Joe sees it and goes, "Mother's milk." I also have a fun story of this movie. Did I tell you guys about my brother when I watched it? And what my brother was doing?
Was he lactating?
He was lactating, and I started drinking it. So my brother, I love my brother. He's a great human being, but he also really loves to party and do drugs, because that's just his hobby. So this movie came out in theaters, and I went to see it with a group of friends of my brother, and he was completely blasted off of just stuff. Like, he was out of his goddamn mind. So we're watching this movie, and it's all really good. And then Morton Joe, he's talking, and he goes, "Mother's milk." And my brother is laughing hysterically at that phrase. And for the rest of this movie, the first time I watched it, he would lean over to me every 5 minutes and go, "Mother's milk," just totally unprompted for no reason. Oh, what a movie! Oh, such a good movie,
good memories,
and a good bonding experience. Yeah, I told him that's what happened.
That's cute.
We had a
Bonding
laugh.
time over mother's milk. Well, you both shared mother's milk at some point.
We did at one point. That's true. That is true. But yeah, Mad Max is like, if you look at a screenshot of this movie and it looks cool, watch it. Do you like car chases? Do you like explosions? Do you like stunts? Do you like heavy metal? Do you just like Mad Max? Do you just think Mad Max is cool when you think about it? Do you like the desert? Do you like fire? Do you like tattoos? Watch it. If for even a second you think you would like this movie, watch it. It's oh god, I can't stop getting
thumbs up,
bouncing around.
Andrew gets 2 thumbs up this today. You haven't gotten a single one so far.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, 3 more opportunities.
You do.
I'm feeling pretty good about.
Yeah, right. Well, what's your number 3?
Fury Road is my Hollywood action movie pick, because nothing's going to be better than that. Number 1 for sure.
My number 3 is a movie that I'm fairly confident that Kaia fell asleep during. So,
what is it?
My number 3 is Blade Runner 2049.
Oh boy!
I was trying to. Did you not like Blade Runner 2049, Andrew?
That movie is some of the best hour and 45 minutes I've seen crammed into 3 hours.
Stretched to 3 hours. Yeah, I knew that was coming.
I love the 3 hours. Awesome, but by God, did I hate
first of all, let's dispel the slander here. I did not fall asleep during it. In fact, I like this movie.
Oh, there we go.
But it is not rewatchable.
No,
I wouldn't say that it's rewatchable.
Yeah, it is definitely too long. It is a good movie, but you see it once and you're
yeah. But it's some of the best. It's some of the best filmmaking. It's some of the best visuals. Some of the best aesthetic in a movie. And if you like that aesthetic,
for sure,
of this cyberpunk, very vibrant blues, very purple, vibrant purples, that kind of vibe, that oppressive dystopian future. It's the best. It's the best recreation of that in a Hollywood movie, ever. And it's got the Ryan Gosling effect for me, so it's number 3. If a movie gives me a boner visually and via Ryan Gosling, I have to put it on my list.
I saw this in IMAX. I saw this in IMAX when it came out.
Oh man, yeah.
And I remember thinking 2 things when it came out that were very prominent. Number 1 is this is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. And number 2 is, my God, when is it over? Please hurry.
I just didn't. I didn't feel that way, and that's why it makes my list. I could have watched it forever. Every frame was beautiful. Kaia, can you click on this image in chat from Maru right now? Because it also birthed this picture of me and Kaia together, which I think is
that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
I think that's incredible.
Love that. We'll put
that on from Blade Runner.
Use that for the thumbnail for this episode.
Yeah, that is really good.
That is really good.
I've never seen this before. Thank you, Maru.
Yeah. But Jackson,
fantastic.
you are right in terms of visual treat. It's one of the best CGI movies I've ever seen. Absolutely, hands down.
Well, I don't get the CGI vibe from it, even though it is like 99% CGI, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's Denis Villeneuve. I'm sure there's a lot of actual practical effects and practical shots as well. But yeah, it just feels so well realized. I love it. So
yeah,
number 3.
I do not hate on it.
Fair enough.
I think it has problems, but I think overall it's worth one. Yeah, everyone should watch it once. I'll give it that.
Agreed.
For sure.
Just to see what filmmaking is capable of on the visual front. I guess Blade Runner 2049, I feel the same way that you guys feel towards Mad Max about it. It's like such a visual spectacle for you guys, for Mad Max. And sure, like Mad Max is a lot tighter, it goes by a lot quicker, etc., and so on. But with Blade Runner 2049, I still get that same feeling that you guys get towards, movies like that, Mad Max. It's just such a visual treat.
So
for
how
me
many
that
times have you seen it?
I think
have you rewatched
3 times. Yeah, I have rewatched it 3 times. I think around that. Yeah, it's a long movie, so it's not something that you rewatch often or rewatch at all.
Yeah.
But that first time is, well, the time that you do watch it, you'll come out. Probably, if you're a normal person, you'll come out like Andrew, thinking that was too long, and my fiance was definitely like that. But yeah, even people that do come out of it thinking it's too long have something to take away from it as well. Something.
I'm glad I watched it. I don't know if I'd ever press to watch it again. I am glad I saw it. I think this is a good polarization of you and me as people, because you really like the kind of chill out and get kind of immersed that way, whereas for me, I like to get immersed by getting like on my feet and fucking pumping my fist and getting amped up. And I think this is kind of the split between the two, Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
All right. Andrew, number 2. Wait, are we up to number 2?
We're up to number 3.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm glad Kaia's on my side now, because I'm going to ruin it with this next one entirely. And I don't know how Jackson feels about this one, but it's got to be on there. I can't not put it on there. Kung Pao Enter the Fist. Now, this is my Naked Gun. This is my airplane. This, to me, is the funniest movie ever made. I can quote this movie from start to finish. If you sat down and challenged me to it, I could probably write the entire script. I have seen it 16 times, I think now, because it is a movie that has to be in my circle of friends at all times. We all watch it. We all share it with people. We all rewatch it. Anyone who's brought into the circle has to watch it, has to be shown it. It's Kung Fu Naked Gun. It's Kung Fu Airplane. It's hysterical. It's just the best. I don't know. How do you pitch a comedy?
Why have I never heard about it from you then?
I'm shocked. Really?
Yeah, I've never heard of this movie.
So, okay, here's how it was made. What's his name? Bob Odenkirk? Not the guy, not Better Call Saul. He's a different guy. Steve. That's I always mix them up. Steve Odenkirk. So Steve Odenkirk was a writer for a lot of different comedy stuff. Like he was on Nickelodeon for a long time. He wrote the second Ace Ventura movie. He's done a lot of Hollywood comedy writing. And he bought the rights to a 70s kung fu movie called Crane and Tiger Style, or Crane and Tiger Fist, something like that. And he proceeded to, by himself, redub and green screen himself into it to tell an entirely different story.
That's kind of cool.
That does not follow the original in the slightest. And it is so goddamn funny. It's infinitely quotable. I remember every scene of this movie. It's fucking awesome. It's just awesome. It's also an extra treat that I love kung fu movies. But even without that, if you like the Airplane, Naked Gun, all of those movies, it's the same type of comedy. And it's, oh man, absolutely hilarious. I am jerking off. I almost came. Almost. Oh, no, that's actually the joke of that scene. No, that's the joke of that scene, Kaia. Yeah.
Oh.
So again, that's the original footage, and he redubs it to be like, oh, stop rubbing my wound. He's like, no, this is good for both of us. It's a great movie. But yeah, if you like Naked Gun Airplane, I know it's a bit underground. It's a bit kind of cult classic by this point. People either have heard of it or have never heard of it in their entire life. But Jackson, if you love those kind of comedies, watch this movie. It's not kung fu, and it's perfect. You would love it.
I gotta watch this.
Yeah. But yeah,
Jackson's number 2.
Yeah. Kung Pao into the fist. If you know, you know. If you've seen it, you know why.
I've never heard of this movie before. I've never seen it before in my life. It's now on.
Me neither.
I gotta watch this. Now for my number 2, I've chosen Kung Pao Enter the Fist. A fantastic movie.
Are you serious?
If you've never heard of it, it's a kung fu movie that was made by Bob Odenkirk.
Wait, are you serious?
No, I'm not serious.
I was bleeding here for a minute.
I'm making the joke that I'm taking shit from your list.
Right. Yeah, Kung Pao Into the Fist.
Oh, so what is your actual number 2?
My number 2 is Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Called it. Totally called it.
I mean,
of course.
Like, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? It is one of the best movies of all time. It's certainly.
Yeah. And now I know your number one is actually. I know you. You just spoiled your number 1 for me, but
my number 1's Jurassic World. That would be fucked up. No, I mean, there's not much else to say. It started my love for dinosaurs, which was like 99% of my childhood. Just an incredibly imaginative, well shot.
You can't hate the first one. You can hate every other Jurassic Park. You really can hate all of them because a lot of them are bad and stupid. But that first one really is magical.
I mean, you can just genuinely make the argument that it should be one of the top 10 best objective movies of all time. Like it's certainly up for debate in that objective list. Like it's an incredible movie.
Honestly, fair enough.
Yeah, change the game for CGI. Has the Spielberg magic where everything kind of comes together that they set up. I don't know anyone who could rightfully argue Jurassic Park shouldn't be in your top 3. Like that's a hard sell.
It's an incredible movie. Even just like rewatching it, it's so full of charm and
Well, listen to this.
It's incredibly good.
It was selected for preservation in the United States National Film Registry by the Library of Congress as culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant.
For sure.
Yeah, fair.
100%.
So if we hit an apocalypse, your movie's going to survive.
Also, Jackson, there's a roller coaster based off that movie you can ride, so you can be like immersed in the Jurassic Park world.
At Islands of Adventure? Are you talking about
the theme parks? The Velocicoaster, yeah. That's how good that movie was. They made a roller coaster off of it.
They made plenty of rides of it. They made that, what was the one? The Jungle Cruise one where you like go down the giant...
you ride in the raft and they're like, hey, welcome to the tour. Have fun. Oh no, you're going to the raptor containment area. Fuck. Yeah, I remember that movie.
I unironically love that ride. I've been on multiple versions of it across a bunch of different Disneylands. Or not, wait, was it? No, it's Universal. Bunch of Universals. It's a great ride. And there's like 3 animatronics. Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, sorry, it was cutting out for me. I thought. Sorry.
Yeah,
we back?
I was gonna say, that ride that you're talking about. There's like 3 animatronics throughout that entire ride, and they're all broken. And they're all falling apart. It's so good. I love it. But yeah, great movie. Physical effects are phenomenal in that movie. Still hold up to this day. Can't say anything negative about it.
It's one of those movies that you would put on a monument to film. Like if someone had to sit down and name best films of all time, you could easily argue it's in the top 10 for sure. So I don't blame you. You know what's really surprising to me though? It does the Jurassic World movies do phenomenal in China and Japan for some reason. It's like something just transcends those cultural barriers.
Movies.
Yeah, we talked about it with Transformers and Fast and the Furious. It's international audiences like that love big dumb spectacle movies. They love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Just Star Wars doesn't do well over there. Well, at least I think.
Well, that's because it has. Well. Admittedly, the problem is that has black people, and they don't like those in China. You remember when they shrunk Jason Boyega on the poster? Yeah.
And removed the lesbian kiss, yeah.
And the lesbian kiss, yeah. Star Wars is a little more progressive than those movies, I think, and that honestly might be why they don't do as well, honestly.
No black dinosaurs in Jurassic World.
That's on the poster in China. There's no black dinosaurs in this movie. Kaia, do you want to just throw a last one out there? We know it's Fury Road, right?
No, well, number 2. We're still at number 2, right?
Mm-hmm,
okay, I'm gonna say Whiplash.
Okay.
Whiplash is one of my... Yeah, it's one of my most favorite movies. I love showing that movie to people because it has J.K. Simmons. And when you're telling people about the movie, it's not really it's not easy to sell. Because you think, okay, well, it's about a jazz drummer. That sounds fucking boring and pretentious. But then J.K. Simmons starts yelling, saying slurs, screaming at people. And all of a sudden, everybody's like, okay, this is fun. This is cool. So that's why I like that movie. Whiplash, highly recommend it. It is, I guess, kind of an artsy movie. I don't know. What would you say, Andrew?
It's got art.
Is it pretentious?
Got art to. Well, no, it's got art to it. Like the way it's filmed, it has a very specific green, nasty color grade to make it feel more kind of gross and intense. You know, it's artistically driven. It's not like a Hollywood style movie.
Yeah, and it's about a music teacher who is abusive to students to the point that some of the students actually kill themselves, and that's basically what the movie is about: is an abusive music teacher. And one man, I don't know what the guy's name is, the actor's name. The main
J.K. Simmons.
actor is also... Well, I know J.K. Simmons. I mean the young guy.
Oh. Jackson? Jackson?
Uh-oh. Did Jackson die?
Jackson?
Yeah,
Did you go pee?
Yeah, I went and peed.
Now you are. Hello?
Did you know
you just
who
leave
the
when
young
I
guy
talk
is
about
in Whiplash? Yeah.
Whiplash? Yeah, what the hell?
I realized it was my opportunity to go pee. I thought you'd be talking about it.
Wow.
Repeat what I just said.
I can't. I was peeing. I told you.
Not even Fury Road for his number 1 when he's going to say stuff we already said. You couldn't wait till then.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Come prepared with a list and maybe I'll care.
Fuck you. This is my list. I'm giving you a list and you stay to listen. Kaia, I don't want to talk anymore.
Kaia said Whiplash, and now we know his number 1 is Fury Road. So that's Kaia's list, everyone. You can vote it up in the comments and applaud and cheer. There you go. Kaia's list.
Is Whiplash actually your number 2? Like, would you, if you were creating a list from 1 to 10, you would say that's your second favorite movie of all time?
Of all time? Yeah. It's genuinely enjoyable. I like that movie.
Yeah.
Why? Why is that so unbelievable to you?
Well, because you didn't remember it until I brought it up before.
Okay, well, that's different.
All right, fair enough. Number 2. So, what's yours,
so Jackson, Andrew? You said your number 2 was Jurassic Park. I almost said Jackson Park. Yeah, Jackson Park. Good movie.
What a horrifying park.
Made just for him. All right. Oh, God. This is the one I have to really work to convince people. Okay, do me a favor, Kaia. Do not show or Google this one yet. Just I got a little bit of a preamble to this one. It's important. Okay. My second favorite movie of all time is called June 17th, 1994.
Okay.
I can tell by the silence you guys don't know what happened on that date. So let me give you a little refresher. There might be some people.
What was it, sir?
Yeah. The name of the movie is June 17th, 1994. So
was it your birthday?
No. No, yeah, it's home footage of me being bored. Yes. Yeah. My ego knows no bounds. And the number 1 is my YouTube channel. That's my favorite movie of all time. No, okay. So June 17th, 1994. I'm gonna read out some stuff that happened. June 17th, 1994, name of the movie. It is a sports documentary. And I don't give a fuck about sports. So that really tells you how much of an impact this movie left on me. The following things happened all on June 17th, 1994. One for each sport. In the world of baseball, Ken Griffey Jr. tied a home run record. In the world of hockey, the New York Rangers won the Stanley Cup.
Okay, you're losing me.
No, hang on. It's important. The New York Rangers were winning the Stanley Cup and parading through New York. In basketball, Game 5 of a very tight NBA Finals was going on. The United States host their first ever World Cup for soccer. Arnold Palmer, big famous golfer guy, played his final golf open and retired from the sport. So those 5 things happened for golf, hockey, soccer, basketball, baseball. And for football, the O.J. Simpson police chase was going on at the same time.
You won me back. Okay.
This movie is nothing but music set to news footage from that day, from the morning to the end, of how the entire country, not just the world of sports, but the entire country pivoted to watch the O.J. Simpson chase. How everything stopped in America to watch OJ run away from the cops in his white Bronco. It is amazing to just see a moment in history we will probably never have again because of social media keeping all news up to date and how things have changed. But all these incredible sports moments are happening. Oh, Arnold Palmer, world famous golfer, he's retiring. Oh, the Stanley Cup parade's going on. Oh, this and that. All of it stops because OJ starts running from the cops. And you can see no one knows what the fuck to do. They show footage of Bob Costas announcing the NBA Finals, and before they're cutting to the game, he's literally yelling at his producers, going, do I show OJ or do I show this? Do I show OJ or do I show this? Do we watch basketball or do we watch the police chase? What the fuck do I do?
Can I read the summary? On Wikipedia,
Yes.
It says, the documentary features no narration and also no interviews and consists simply of clips from news sources throughout the day.
Yes. It is intense. It is extremely fucking intense.
You know, I'll give you a trepidatious thumbs up. That's 3 of them now, by the way, Jackson, in case you lost count.
I love this movie. There's a little intro by the director when you first watch it, and he literally explains the point of it, which is just he compiled nothing but news and sports footage clips and set them to music and just showed how that day went. And it is fucking jaw-dropping to see how the world stopped for O.J. Simpson and how we'll probably never have anything like that ever again. Because of how culture has changed.
Speaking of which, my number 1 is a YouTube documentary titled September 11th, 2001.
What happened?
It was pretty fucking crazy. It's just like the news anchors were talking about stocks, and then you could see the first plane hit the tower in the background, and everything changed.
Oh man,
I get it though, because I honestly do enjoy watching those documentaries and stuff on those big pivotal events where it's life is totally normal before the event happens, and then everything just changes and shifts to that. Like it's such a gripping moment.
There are obviously big historical moments like this. Like September 11th is a great example. But the difference is with OJ, it's based around celebrity culture as well. And especially with how the internet has made everyone accessible and everything kind of like flattened out, and celebrities aren't even as important as they used to be or as well known. It's an incredible window into a very specific moment in history with how much all the OJ shit was. This covers it from the world of sports and goes, dude, we have every other sport on the planet in America is having a huge monumental thing happen. And then all of a sudden OJ gets into a car chase and ruins everything. And all of them are like, well, fuck this. They all shift to it. And watching it happen in real time is astounding. To just watch everybody in all of America drop what they're doing, especially other sports. Other sports where OJ was a football player, but they're just like, oh, fuck this. I don't care about basketball right now. Let's watch OJ. It's crazy. It's a crazy movie. And there's no dialogue. It does all of that purely through news clips. It's amazing.
Sounds really short, too.
Really
53 minutes.
And it's a thrill ride, baby. That 53 minutes flies by. Great, great movie. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Thanks, OJ.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that. Surprising that it's number 2, though. That's great. Like, that's a pretty high
I am too, but man, every time I put it on, I can't look away. I don't check my phone. I don't glance at anything. I don't ever get distracted. I'm stuck the entire hour because it really gets you.
Do you think OJ did it? Did it convince you?
No. He's innocent.
Oh, I'm not.
What's your
answering
number
that.
2, Jackson?
Yeah, Jackson.
Sure.
What's your
No,
number?
my number one, right?
Number one.
My number one was
Yeah,
Jurassic
sorry.
Park.
Unless
How
Kaia
old
wants
are you?
to just say Fury Road again.
Well, how old do you guys know me?
I know the answer. Do you want me to say it?
Yeah. Yeah, I want you to say it.
It's the Shawshank Redemption.
You bet
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Good
Mhm.
job.
I remember.
The only movie, I think it's such a formative experience. When you watch a movie, the first movie to make you cry, then yeah, it's got to be number one. That's such a, outpouring of emotion. I don't even know why. I think it's when the old guy dies in that movie. Brooks dies when he hangs himself. I don't know why, but it made me cry. Yeah, spoiler. But yeah, just an incredible movie. I don't know if you can't disagree with Shawshank Redemption being an incredible movie from start to finish.
It's fine.
Oh my god.
It's a 7 out of 10.
It's so easy to upset Jackson.
Now, Jackson, you remember?
You're gonna make me cry.
Hey, Jackson,
Again.
you remember how I said Jurassic Park? You would be hard to argue out of the top 10, right? I think Shawshank is one of those movies where it's like not arguing number one is hard to do. Like if you made a list of best movies of all time, Shawshank is a competitor for best ever. For sure.
Yeah, it's just lightning in the bottle moment where everything clicks together so perfectly, and you're so engaged by this man's raw tenacity in overcoming the odds that it's hard. It's hard not to just see it as one of the best movies ever made. Kaia is rating it on Letterboxd.
Yeah, for audio listeners, while Jackson was talking, Kaia rated it on Letterboxd a 2 out of 5 and said it's fine.
Brooks is rolling his grave.
Oh, fuck. Look at the review distribution as well. Kaia's one of only like 6 2-star reviews. Oh,
I think a lot of people hate this movie.
Oh, wow.
I think it did the shower sexual assault scene way better than Joker Folie à Deux did.
High praise.
Also, look at Kaia's Letterboxd review distribution on the right there. He's given more 2 and 1 stars than anything else.
Who ever saw that coming?
Oh God.
I am a professional art critic, Jackson.
Wait, does that say you watched Superman twice?
No.
Well, if he does, he can give it 2 1 stars. So of course he did.
Why is it there twice then with 2 1 stars and also a rewatch symbol next to it?
I don't know. One of them is a retweet or something. I don't know how the site works, okay? Superman was dog shit.
Jackson,
that's my review.
Be the light in the darkness. Tell us why Shawshank is your number one.
Yeah, I mean, it's just an incredibly engaging movie. I will say that I don't know if it would be as high as it was if it wasn't so formative for me. Again, I watched it with like my dad when I was like 10 years old, and it's one of the first, in quotation marks, adult movies, that I was ever shown. And it had such a, I had such an immense reaction to it. Again, it's still one of the only movies. I think it's probably the only movie that's ever made me like full on cry. I was just
What's
so
the last
absorbed.
time you've seen it? The most recent
probably. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Probably like 6-7 years ago.
You might want to rewatch it, Jackson, because from what I've heard of recent reviews, it's like a 2 out of 5 kind of movie.
Yeah.
I've heard it's only just fine recently.
It's fine, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, definitely a sentimental pick. I don't know if it would be number one on an objective list.
I think it could be. I could hear the arguments for it calling it the greatest movie of all time. I think it's up there in the echelon.
Yeah. In terms of movies that have meant a lot to me, though, Shawshank Redemption is certainly the one that I always pick as my favorite movie of all time, because you got to have something at number one. I don't know.
Of course.
I don't know what to tell you.
That's true, yeah. Which brings us to my number one, Alvin and the Chipmunks. No, I'm kidding. We've already done mine. Andrew, what is your number one?
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the big reveal of the number
one movie. Is it super unknown? Could we guess it realistically?
It's actually an extremely popular and well-known movie. Like everyone
is it the
knows
Avengers?
this movie.
No. Is it Death Stranding?
Yes, it's the Death Stranding video game, the movie on YouTube compilation. That's right. How did you know?
Number one. What would it be? Kai, do you have any ideas?
I'll give you another
of what
couple
it could be?
guesses if you want. I'll give you like one or two more.
No.
Jackson?
Give us a starting letter. What's the first letter?
W.
Oh.
Is it Wall-E?
Yeah,
Chad is
it's
saying Wall-E.
The
gonna be
greatest film ever made is Disney and Pixar's Wall-E. Let me set the stage for you
Maru got
motherfuckers.
it.
Let
Is
me
it because
set
you
the
cried?
stage. I did cry, and I cry every time I rewatch it as well. I've seen it like 4 or 5 times. It's the year 2008. You're sitting in Pixar Animation Studios, and whoever directed it or came up with the screenplay, Andrew Stanton, walks in and goes, "Guys, I have a great idea. We're under Disney, right?" And everyone goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "What if we made a movie that was a big middle finger to Disney?" And everyone claps and applauds, and they go to Disney and they say, "Hey, we're going to make an anti-corporation movie. We're going to make a movie that tells big businesses like you to go fuck themselves and talks about how you're polluting and ruining the planet and how you're not good." And Disney goes, "Hey, that sounds great. Have fun. Go ahead and make it." Wall-E is a movie you cannot make today. It is 45 uninterrupted minutes, give or take, of no dialogue, pure expressive animation that communicates, boy, we're really ruining this goddamn planet, and companies are just ruining everything. Holy shit, this sucks. And then the last half completely pivots and goes, well, let's look at like the consequences of this shit. Let's see what human life is like. Let's see society. Let's go on a big spaceship where humanity has given up and is just totally nihilistic and doesn't care and is going to die fat and browsing their phones and not connecting as people. Do you see how this kind of feels relevant to today? And yet this is a fucking Disney movie from the 2000s? What? Okay. Fun fact. They wrote an entire script for this movie, an entire dialogue set for this movie, and threw it out. You can find it online. They were going to have the robots talk in this movie and talk to each other. And they just went, nah, let's make it expressive and artistic, and everything's communicated with body language and artistic direction. That's amazing. This is for fucking families and kids in the movie theater. And you expect them to pay attention? Especially today? Hell no. And yet, the greatest crowning achievement of humanity, here it is on display. It's Wall-E. It is an anti-business movie made by a business for a attention-gripping audience that now has less attention than ever about a timeless message that is only growing more true. It is absurd
give you a
that this
thumbs
movie
up.
exists.
I want to give you a thumbs up so bad, but number one?
Yes, I can't believe this movie exists.
He cried during it. I get it.
I have.
Anything that makes you cry.
Every time I've watched it. It's amazing.
Anything that makes you cry.
Yeah. There's a scene where they are out in space, and the captain of the ship, who's a fat, lazy human, who's trying to slowly learn how to be a normal person again and not just a entertainment consumption fast food junkie. He's Googling all this stuff, and he's like, well, what's movies? Well, what is this? And eventually he goes, computer, what is dancing? Because again, he's a fat, lazy fuck who hasn't danced his whole life. He doesn't even know what it is. And while they're telling him what dancing is, the two robots are floating outside in outer space playing amongst the stars. And it's one of the most beautiful scenes in any movie ever. And it's so poignant to everything. There are so many movies that try to kind of give a message to people of like, look, we can't be lazy. We have to do better. Like Truman Show, fantastic movie I almost put on this list. Idiocracy, fantastic movie I put on this list. And all they have in common is like, guys, we have to be better. We kind of have to look at what we're doing and like take inventory of everything. Wall-E does that while still being family friendly enough for fucking Disney of all things. I cannot believe this movie was made in all the respects of Hollywood and the big corporate machine.
It also does that with two robot characters that feel more human than any human in the movie.
And they don't talk, they beep and boop. And that's all you get. Wall-E is a crowning achievement. It's what Kaia says about Fury Road. It's a fluke. Every other Disney Pixar movie, there's a lot of great ones. There really are. And they have timeless messages about family and growing up and all that shit. But Wall-E is the one where they really tried something that I cannot believe worked.
I got a question for you. Do you find it at all difficult though to separate the art from the artist in this sense that it is an anti-corporate message made by one of the largest and most oppressive corporations known to mankind?
And I think the fact you asked that question is part of what makes it one of the greatest films of all time. Because there's a lot of discussion to that. I do think WALL-E stands on its own. I also think it has a black spot on its record because of that. But then again, for the year 2008, where are you going to get a movie with this level of animation prowess, with this exact idea behind it? It's not going to be made anywhere else, you know?
Fine, you get a thumbs up. Jackson, you
Oh,
lose.
thank you, Kaia. But yeah, WALL-E is special. It's a very, very fucking special movie, and I think it goes far beyond than what the movie itself actually is. It's, oh man, just yep. I came. I'm done. I'm done jacking off. We're good. We can end the episode. All right. But yeah, please watch it. If you haven't seen it, please fucking watch it, and remember when it was made and who made it. That's a big part of it.
Good list. I wasn't. I should have been expecting a WALL-E on your list, of course, but I wasn't expecting a Disney movie to be your number one. Still, even though I know
as well as you are, yeah,
I know how much you love WALL-E. For sure. I'm still surprised that it's number one.
It's funny. I've seen tons of Disney, tons of Pixar. I wouldn't even put them near the top 10. I like them. I wouldn't even remotely think about it. But WALL-E is
this message.
It's the exception, because, dude, it's like they have a company called By and Large, and there's a scene where the president of the company is literally like lamenting, oh, I ruined the earth. I'm a horrible person. I fucked everything up. I'm getting out of here. And it's like Pixar is telling Disney, look what you're doing, man. And they let it go. They went through with it. It's amazing.
Well, it kind of like proves their point, really, that Disney will literally produce propaganda against themselves. They'll self-flagellate live for everyone. Self-flagellate live for everyone as long as it like increases their profits.
Exactly, and I think the levels of which you can have discussions on it are what make it truly spectacular. Where you can have these conversations.
I mean, it just kind of proved the point.
All of it wrapped in a very specific package, which is this is not a pretentious indie film made by a studio funded by Greenpeace. This is not like an unknown, unheard of property. This is one of the biggest places on the planet pumping out something that turns the camera on themselves. And that's part of what makes it amazing.
Yeah,
just amazing movie.
All right, real quick, my honorable mentions. I've just got like a few here that I was debating putting on my list in some form. I've got Prisoner. Prisoner, the movie with Jake Gyllenhaal, also directed by Denis Villeneuve.
Wolverine?
No, Prisoner. Fantastic movie. Your Name, the anime, Spotlight, Wolf on Wall Street, There Will Be Blood was on my honorable mentions. Old Boy was very close to making it. Zodiac and Snowpiercer. Those are the ones that made my honorable mentions that I can think of.
Prisoners is the movie with Wolverine. Hugh Jackman?
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant... I thought you were making a joke. Yeah.
No. That's...
I'll do my honorable mentions, if that's what you got real quick. So the ones that didn't make my cut were The Matrix, the very first one, Brazil, Idiocracy, Who Killed Captain Alex, Fight Club, and Die Hard are the ones.
Die Hard.
The original Die Hard and The Truman Show. So those are the ones I don't think made the cut, but I'd put in the top 20 for sure.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised Matrix wasn't on your list, as well as Who Killed Captain Alex? What is it?
Who Killed Captain Alex, yeah. Matrix for me was number 11, but I think all the others hit me a bit harder, but if I cut one out, Matrix would definitely go where it was, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and Who Killed Captain Alex? You were always talking about that.
I mean, Who Killed Captain Alex is the best bad movie of all time. It wraps around to being great, but also on YouTube. Go watch it right now. Whole movie's there. Yeah.
All right, that's gonna do it for our movie list. That took a lot longer than I thought it would, so we're not gonna do downvoted this week. We'll do downvoted next week instead. Yeah. So let us know what your top 10 lists are for movies. Drop them below if you agree or disagree with our picks. Let us know, especially Kaia. Really bully Kaia's pathetic.
I had better movies than you, basic bitch. Oh, I like Star Wars. I'm Jackson.
Oh, yeah. Your movie was just as basic bitch as mine was.
I bet you don't even remember what my number one was.
Yours was, what do you mean? It was the only one you chose.
It was Blade 2, right?
Yeah, Blade 2.
Yeah.
Good movie.
Anyway, official.men, if you want to help support the show, go check out us over there. We got exclusive content, bonus episodes, as well as you get a 7-day free trial, ad-free bonus content. Go check it out. Official.men. We're going to record a bonus right now on After Dark. That'll be exclusive over there. So if you want to keep listening to us, head over there. Official.men, 7-day free trial. Thanks, guys. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.